What's goody? Yeah. Welcome to Past the Hawks, New York City. Give yourselves another round of applause for this one. You can pull the dongle out, pause. I was just talking about the format for tonight, so you guys are perfect. Well, terrible timing, but don't worry about it. I hear the Beyonce influence. Trust me, I hear it. I did not. I didn't go to school I actually, I dropped out of college. I feel like marketing is what I've learned is that like the essence of marketing is just like telling a story in the most authentic way and figuring out a way to continue to do what you love, and part of that is by monetizing your passion so that you can continue the passion. And if you're authentic in your intentions and what you do and you just love everything you do, I feel like marketing is kind of an obvious thing in terms of like what you should and shouldn't, if that makes sense. That's great that you got that. Happy birthday, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, happy birthday, happy birthday. How old you turn, bro?
26, old as shit.
This dude said old as shit. Fuck out of here.
What you on the other side of 25, that's it. You just 30.
Turning 18 and being like, damn, I'm old. Like, fuck Illmind to get my motherfucking session ready.
I haven't got them down there in chill, bro, so they can.
No, I'm literally only kidding. If I was to partake in like the online beat selling, this is what I would do. I would create an account on every single platform that allows for you to sell beats and lease beats and just fucking slang this shit. Like $50 leases, $5,000 exclusive, knowing no one's gonna buy the exclusive, but I can lease it, you know, like I said, 100 times and make 5K, you know, over a couple months. So, and I'll just make beats every day and be like, all right, I'm gonna make 30 beats in 1 week. That's 120 beats in 1 month. 100 of those I'm gonna lease, and then 20 of them I'm gonna keep and then shop around and try to get major placements with. Okay. And that's what I would do. And then understand that like building your YouTube channel, like understanding, you know, hashtags and keywords, like all that type beat bullshit, but like you have to play that game, right? Yeah. Once these beats are on your hard drive, it's just time to take initiative and figure out what to do with them. And there's producers, come on in guys. What up, Mo? That are making 6 figures a year by licensing their beats to YouTube channels. Mm-hmm. You know?
Do you know about how to do that?
Absolutely. Okay. There's a friend of mine makes about anywhere between 100 and 120,000 a year from selling beats to, and this is all he does. He sells those beats to Instagram influencers, people who have like 500,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers. And what's happening is he's kind of like cornering the market a little bit because a lot of these channels are struggling to find music that they could use. You could license 5 tracks for 5 months. Right. I'm making numbers up.
Package deal.
For like $3,000. But then this dude is like DMing all these like influencers and be like, yo, I'll let you license my beat for a year for 50 bucks. Wow. You know what I mean? And then he just keeps re-up. And he's got direct relationships with like 10 to 50 like key Instagram influencers. So there's producers that are jumping on this now. They're like, you know what, let me build a relationship with Instagram influencers and like be their guy. Like anytime you need music, you need soul, you need boom bap, you need trap, you need this, I got you. There's money to be made, and like that track right there, skateboard tutorial, I'm telling you. It takes time. Like it's gonna take a long time, but don't worry about how many followers you have now. Just be true to yourself. You can invest in the camera and just get it going. You know what I mean? Just post up. Every single comment you guys should be replying to. If you're averaging like 3 to 5 comments on your Instagram, you should reply to every single person. You know, if you get 30 comments, every single person. And then it looks better on your feed anyway, because then if you reply to everyone, you have 60 comments. Also, a quick tidbit about Instagram is the algorithms are really interesting. If you post something on Instagram and figure out that like you're not really getting that much interaction with it, when you post up on Instagram, post to 10% of your followers. So if you have 1,000 followers on Instagram,
100 people are seeing it. It's not feeding it to everyone. And the only way to break out of that 10% is if enough people interact with that post within a couple minutes. The algorithm sees that you're getting enough comments and enough interaction, then it'll decide, okay, this is a great post.
So that's really fucked up, but like really good to know. And if you post something up and you get 3 comments, you better hit them up quick to get that algorithm up.
More so like just keep posting rather than paying for promotion.
Don't pay for the promotion. It's such a scam. You know, it's unless you're selling like a specific product, like getting you have to build up your fans first. Like just get some real followers, not paid followers or anything like that, and then you'll see it over time.
If it feels good, do it. You don't want to go fast forward, 5 years down the line and hate what you're doing. You know what I mean? Do what makes you happy. And with passion comes money. And with money, your parents and whoever else was, hated on you, they'll follow. They'll follow.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
There was yesterday. You guys told the similar story, and that was the first time I found out about it. And the fact that you Lyric, started listening to the podcast in March or February, and then you guys got together, started building the music. And by the way, they're about to hear the music, obviously, but I love the music where it's going. You guys are again at this point where I really dig what you guys are doing, and obviously today I was like, guys, pull up. I just think that this is an example of something that just isn't coincidence. You guys manifested this. You guys can literally ask me for shit, and I'm probably gonna be down, you know what I mean? But that wouldn't have happened if you didn't take that leap of faith. You guys are almost controlling your own destiny, and you're slowly seeing results, and I think that's really inspiring and amazing.
Thank you.
So clap it up for these guys. Piece of advice, and this is from what I'm about to say is 1000% true, and it's gonna hurt some of you guys' feelings maybe. In the age of people finding music on the internet and Googling stuff and what's your Instagram handle and stuff like that, you really have to be mindful of what your name is and how you spell your name and what your social media handles are, because when you're in the stage of people trying to find you and trying to get discovered, people first of all have super low attention spans, so they're not going to remember. You guys have to be super mindful of the name. Your Twitter handle, your Instagram, your Facebook should all be the same thing. Preferably your social media should be your exact moniker. You know what I mean? These are the types of things that will make or break you. It's people don't think about this stuff, but it's super important, and then they're like, fuck, why am I not getting hits on this shit? I have 50 streams here, and it's because the simple fact is that your name is impossible to find. If I name myself Refrigerator, I'm done.
Right.
Google Refrigerator, I'm not coming up. I think we should all think about that shit. Think about your name, fucking brand that shit. It's just gonna be a make or break you, you know?